Hello, people of the internet. Hi. This is the first episode of Sammi Reviews, and basically what I do in this show is I'm going to talk about a video game or a movie or some kind of media like that, and I'm just gonna explain my take on it and tons of other crap, so to speak. And that's basically what I'm gonna be doing. And for this first episode, I'm going to be talking about the DmC reboot, Devil May Cry. And yeah, I know that it's kind of hard to explain. Well, I like to think of the DmC reboot as its own game, like not a Devil May Cry game. Well, basically because I don't like the game as a DmC game. But as another game that's like a whole nother franchise, it looks pretty good. Like, as its own game, it looks pretty good. Like, the action looks good. The storyline's a bit effed up, but yeah. And, yeah, it's basically, yeah, kind of hard to explain. The action looks pretty cool. Looks like a fun game, but doesn't look essentially good as a Devil May Cry game. Like, we were all used to Dante's normal appearance, you know, the white hair, long red jacket, giant rebellion on his back, you know, etc., the normal stuff. And yeah, and when they changed Dante's appearance, like, when I saw the first pictures of those for the trailers a few months ago, maybe about a year ago, I was kind of scared, because there was this guy who was a huge fan of the original Dante, and, yeah, and when they changed his appearance, I was like, what is wrong with you people? And, sorry, I've been having a weird cough the past few days. And when I saw Virgil in the game, my mind was completely blown. Like, the Virgil we all knew and were used to was a guy who was trying to unleash hell on Earth to gain more power, so to speak. And when they changed him into the leader of the Order, who was trying to fight demons and like save the world, it kind of didn't really fit too well. But yeah, I can't really talk about this that well because the game hasn't even come out yet, so I can't really give my 100% input on it. But like I said before, it looks like a fun game, just not as a Devil May Cry game. As its own game, it looks pretty fun. Like, I didn't think the DmC franchise should have gotten a reboot. It was doing pretty well. Dante was still an amazing character, and I just don't. And even with DmC 4, I think that was a really fun game, and it was just God, this is so hard to explain because I can't really give any input on the game yet because it hasn't even come out. But I watch a lot of trailers. I spend most of my time on YouTube just looking at the trailers for the game, looking at the gameplay, and it looks like pretty fun. And like I said, as its own game, as its own storyline and its own gameplay, its own characters, yeah, it looks pretty fun. Just doesn't look that good as another DmC game. Like, the franchise shouldn't have gotten a reboot, but yeah, the game looks good as its own game, just not a DmC one. Yeah, you're probably just hearing me rambling on. But I agree with most people that this game shouldn't God damn it, that this game shouldn't have happened. Like, it shouldn't have gotten a reboot. But I'll admit, Ninja Theory has some balls. Ninja Theory really has a lot of balls. Just giving this new franchise, giving it this new game, giving it their own take on it, and just, yeah, that whole sort of thing. Like, I'll admit, Dante shouldn't have been changed. Like, and the thing is, take his Devil Trigger. His Devil Trigger is basically made to make new Dante look like the old one. Which, I don't really know what the whole point of that is. It's just, the Devil Trigger could have been better. Like, they could have given him, like, an awesome demon form like they did with the original Dante. And it could have been the downside. And it could have been the upside to the bad Dante. To new Dante, but, yeah, it's just, okay, I'm really running out of things to talk about in this game. But, sorry, awkward silence. But, yeah, basically, to sum it all up, this game looks good as its own game. Honestly, it shouldn't have happened. Like, they shouldn't have given this game a reboot, because it was doing really well on its own already. And, the storyline, looks okay. Like, I'll admit, they have some balls. They have some balls. Like, trying to give this game a new trying to give this game a new storyline about how the government's run by demons. The world is horrible, but the demons have made people docile and monitored. So, yeah, Mundus in this game is pretty smart. Just trying to. Oh God, I keep really running out things to talk about. So yeah, in conclusion, the game looks good on its own, but not as a DmC game. The original Devil May Cry franchise was doing okay on its own, and it really didn't need that. And, storyline looks kind of effed up. So, yeah, okay, that pretty much concludes the first episode of Sammy's Reviews. So, yeah, I'll see you next time.